The year is 2040. The city breathes, not with the pulse of millions of human hearts, but with the silent, relentless flow of data. It's a vast, interconnected organism of steel, glass, and light. Autonomous drones, like silent predators, patrol its neon-drenched canyons, their optical sensors painting the world in a language of pure information. This isn't just a metropolis. It's the new face of conflict. The age of conventional warfare, of soldiers on open fields, is a memory. Today, the battlefield is the city itself. Inside the nerve center of this urban expanse, a human commander stands watch. But this is no traditional command post. Here, holographic displays flicker with the live feeds of 1,000 eyes, none of them human. Drones, ground-based robotic units, and a citywide network of sensors are the commander's eyes and ears. This is the new partnership, the fusion of human intellect and machine precision. Humans no longer fight alone. They are the conductors of a vast autonomous orchestra of war. Every drone, every robot, every sensor is an extension of their will. A tool to navigate a world too complex and too fast for unassisted human perception. The core of this new paradigm is artificial intelligence. An AI that doesn't just follow orders, but anticipates, analyzes, and advises. It sifts through petabytes of data every second. The subtle shift in a building's heat signature, the change in pedestrian flow, the faint electromagnetic pulse of a hidden device. It filters this overwhelming torrent of information, distilling it into actionable intelligence. For the commander, the noise of the city becomes a clear, coherent picture. The AI highlights potential threats, identifies optimal routes, and calculates probabilities with a speed and accuracy that is superhuman. It's a constant dialogue between human intuition and machine logic, a collaboration that defines the very essence of modern strategy. This is the autonomous era, where victory is measured not in miles gained, but in information controlled. The battlefields of 2040 are no longer flat. They are vertical, three-dimensional puzzles stretching from the highest skyscraper rooftops down into the labyrinthine darkness of subterranean tunnels. This is the mega-city battle space. Autonomous units are designed for this world. Quad-rotor drones secure high-ground vantages, their cameras peering down into alleyways. Legged robots, agile and resilient, navigate rubble-strewn streets and climb stairwells, their sensors mapping the interior of buildings in real time. Below ground, snake-like drones slither through pipes and subway tunnels, hunting for threats in the city's hidden underbelly. Each unit feeds its data back to the central AI, creating a dynamic, constantly updating map of this vertical arena. This intricate dance of technology creates a new kind of strategic tension. It's the friction between human control and machine autonomy. The AI, with its cold, hard logic, might recommend a course of action based purely on probability and efficiency. It might suggest sacrificing a unit to gain a tactical advantage, or executing a preemptive strike based on a high-threat algorithm. But the human commander sees more than just data. They see the bigger picture, the ethical implications, the potential for unforeseen consequences. They bring the element of judgment, of intuition, of morality to the equation. A holographic display projects a scenario. The AI recommends an immediate, decisive strike on a structure identified as an enemy command node. The probability of success is 97%. But the commander hesitates. The data is clear, but something feels off. This is the ultimate test of the human-machine partnership. The AI provides the what, the where, and the how. But only the human can answer the why. The final decision, the ultimate responsibility, still rests on human shoulders. This new reality of warfare redefines the very concepts of strategy and tactics. The idea of a front line dissolves in the dense urban environment. Every street, every building, every floor can become a contested zone. The fight is fluid, decentralized, and incredibly fast. Ambushes can come from above, below, or from a seemingly empty storefront that conceals an automated defense system. The key to survival is not just firepower, but information superiority. It's about knowing what the enemy will do before they do it. It's about seeing the entire city as a single interconnected system and understanding how to manipulate that system to your advantage. The commander is no longer just a military leader. They are a systems analyst, a data scientist, and a network strategist all rolled into one. The AI processes the patterns, but the human commander must recognize the intent behind them. Consider the psychological toll. A soldier in the past faced the tangible, visceral fear of a visible enemy. Today's commander faces a different kind of pressure. They are insulated from the physical violence, yet intimately connected to it through a web of sensors and proxies. Every decision has immediate, life or death consequences, but they are experienced as data points on a screen. A red icon blinking out on a holographic map isn't just a lost asset. It's a multi-million-dollar piece of equipment destroyed, a tactical failure. This detachment creates a unique psychological burden. The lines between a simulation and reality begin to blur. Is the commander playing a complex video game, or are they waging a real war with real stakes? The weight of every choice is amplified by the sheer volume of information and the speed at which decisions must be made. There is no time for doubt, yet every decision is fraught with it. And what of the city's inhabitants? In this new era, civilians are not just bystanders. They are part of the data landscape. Their movements, their communications, their daily routines are all fed into the AI's analytical engine. They become another variable in the strategic equation. The ethical challenges are immense. How do you distinguish between a civilian and a combatant when everyone is a source of data? How do you conduct a strike in a densely populated area without causing collateral damage when your information is only as good as your last sensor update? These are the questions that haunt the command center. The AI can calculate risk, but it cannot comprehend the value of a human life. That burden falls entirely on the commander, who must navigate a moral minefield with every order they give. The evolution of countermeasures is just as rapid. If one side has autonomous drones, the other develops counter-drone technologies, electronic jammers, high-energy lasers, or even their own hunter-killer drones. The city becomes a silent battleground of competing algorithms. One AI tries to outsmart another in a high-stakes game of digital chess. Deception becomes a primary weapon. An enemy might feed false data into the network, creating phantom threats to draw forces away from a real objective. They might hack into a city's infrastructure, turning its own systems against the commander. The war is not just fought with robots. It's fought with code, with misinformation, and with the manipulation of perception. The ultimate victory might not come from destroying the enemy's forces, but from compromising their data and shattering their trust in their own autonomous systems. As we look at the commander's face, we don't see the triumphant look of a victor or the grimace of a defeated leader. We see something far more complex. Contemplation, uncertainty, a deep and troubling ambiguity. The battle may have been won, a tactical objective achieved, but the larger questions remain unanswered. What is the endgame in a war where the battlefield is a living city and the soldiers are machines? By creating these powerful autonomous systems, have we made warfare more precise and less deadly, or have we simply found new, more efficient ways to wage it? The final shot pulls back, revealing the vast city once more. It is no longer just a collection of buildings and streets. It is an intelligent entity, a data-driven battle space where human and machine are locked in a symbiotic and perhaps perilous dance. The future of warfare is not a distant, abstract concept. It is here, embedded in the very fabric of our modern world, and its implications are something we are only just beginning to understand. Thank you for watching. If you found this exploration of future warfare thought-provoking, please subscribe for more deep dives into the technologies and strategies that will shape our world.